go. Hi art friends, so today I'm going to show you how to make a very easy reflection piece of art. You notice that the buildings in the top reflect in the water that's on the bottom. It's very simple, and hang on while I change my seat so I can show you how to build this. Here you can see that there's a Ferris wheel. You can see it reflected in the water, so the water line's right here. So today what you need for materials is a piece of just Xerox paper. We're going to fold that in half. Okay? We're only going to be working on the top half. You see where the fold is right here? We're going to draw buildings in on just this top half. Again, see where this is the fold, and if I open it up, the bottom stays blank. The next step is to fill in your buildings just with simple markers that are water-based. They need to be washable. Sharpies won't work at all. Start with a black one. And remember, you can always pause the video if you are getting behind. I'm skipping a lot of steps or a lot of my coloring in because you don't need to watch me do that. You can handle that. But you see how there's square rectangles or any sort of building that you want. This one is actually a boardwalk in an ocean with a Ferris wheel and all sorts of buildings, and you can see the sky, and here's an airplane that's carrying a sign. This is actual student work. This one is actual student work as well. You can see the buildings can have all sorts of interesting things. It's up to you to add in whatever you want. But the basic idea is you are drawing on this half. Make sure that your buildings go all the way to the fold. So I would just start randomly making buildings. Think about doors, windows, and you just draw with your black marker. As soon as you get the whole thing filled in with buildings and whatever you want to put, then begin to color it in. I haven't quite finished this one. We'll take a break for a minute and then finish up this filming, and then I'll show you what else you need to find. It's just any old bottle that you can put water in it. You need a squirt bottle of some sort. Okay? I've even used a hair pump that is non-aerosol. You can use that as well. I unfortunately can't find one of those in my house, or I would show you that. But any old bottle that has nothing in it, get your parents to help you, because this one had degreaser in it, so you just have to make sure it's really cleaned out before you repurpose it and use it for this experiment. Okay? All right, I'll catch you later. Hi, so welcome back. I finished coloring in the sky. The sky does need to be blue. You want to put some clouds in there and leave them white so that you have the contrast between the water and the reflection. You'll get the clouds into the water below it. I have a plain old squirt bottle filled with water, so ask your parents to help you find a squirt bottle. Don't go dumping out their stuff just to make one, please. All right, so you also need to line or work on a plastic surface. Maybe go outside to do this. It'll get a little bit wet. You don't want to get in trouble for that either. So the first thing you're going to do is squirt the top half. This is water-based markers, so you can see now it's all real shiny and wet. And then carefully fold it over onto the blank part. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of tricky. Now mine's going to be a little off because I went too quickly, so you have to be real careful. If you mess up, draw another one. Mine's not going to be perfect in art. You know, I always say it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to look and see if it needs more water. See here, it's not really transferring. So I'm going to squirt some more water. Just kind of opening up and peeking. You don't want to move it around though, because you'll make, what I should say is you want to make your paper match up in the same spot if you do peek and check. So now it's pretty sopping wet. Your paper will rip if you're not careful. Open it back up and you will see that you get a really nice reflection. And you also notice that here it's got white at the bottom because I didn't fold it exactly in half. That really didn't matter. Here's your old crease right there. And you can see the buildings flip-flopped and reflected and the water beneath. Makes a really nice, simple, fun project. Again, all you need are some sort of washable markers, Xerox paper or white paper, fold it in half, need a squirt bottle, and you'll have a good time with that. You can do it over and over again. You don't have to just make it once. You can make it more. You can show your siblings how to do it. Pretty fun. As you saw earlier, you can add in lots of different details that I did not do, but here's a Ferris wheel and an airplane, and a boardwalk along a beach and an ocean. So you can really have fun and draw many shapes within your buildings. Notice in this one you see circles. See how many different shapes you could have. Rectangles, squares, okay, triangles. Think about the shapes you can make. Rectangles on the sun rays. Somebody even put an apple there for Apple computers. You can have objects like a TV. So have fun with this. I think you can explore your imagination, have a great colorful outcome on your project. Thank you. Have a good day.